One rapper got jumped by a whole nightclub for scamming the promoter for over $30,000. And Quando Rondo cracked a liquor bottle over one rapper's head for trying to play with him. These are times rappers attacked other rappers. And we gotta start off with Atlanta rapper Huncho, because he and his crew jumped another rapper in the middle of a Sexy Red concert back in September. Huncho and some other TB affiliates had recently fallen out with another rapper known as Heavy G, because Heavy posted something online a few days earlier that seemed like he was trying to send sneak disses at Huncho and his crew. So when Huncho's manager and crew saw Heavy at the concert, it was on sight. And after the altercation went down, Heavy G took to IG Live a few days later to rattle off on Huncho, since he was going over to Huncho to have a genuine conversation, and he felt like the beef was uncalled for.
Why you didn't say it's banging time, guys?
Listen,
why would you?
So you don't weigh 300 pounds. So you don't weigh 300 pounds.
Bro, what I'm saying, my point is, you having a regular conversation with me and sneak me. Why don't you let me know it's time to bang?
I wasn't having no conversation. This is the only thing I said. I said, then you posted. You started apologizing. I said, ain't you the yes or no?
No. Stop lying.
I wasn't having no conversation.
Stop. So you didn't call me over there. We had a
yeah. I called you over.
No, you the way everything up. Okay, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like,
my whole career, my fans ain't never heard me talk this much on him.
I don't want to hear all that. You snuck me, gang.
And the day after the incident, he spoke on the matter during an interview with Wicked Films, where he mentioned that he didn't expect Huncho to really be playing like that, and that he was surprised that his whole squad had crashed out.
I'm a fair individual. Like, I keep everything good and kosher. Like, I make sure it's straight. I didn't know what was going on for a second. Like, by the time I came to my senses, that's when dude bouncing up by, weave him, mink. Oh, they coming with it. On my hair, pulling on my shirt. That's all they doing. All these are gonna coming with it for real. That's cool though. He talking about he had this barb out there fighting. Like you recruited everybody to fight. Cause you calm down. This ain't that.
Yeah, I really hate that.
Cause let me would have tried to recruit. It would have been a 90 versus 20.
Yeah.
But if you thought that was crazy, one rapper got checked by his dad in the middle of a Falcons football game for trying to act hard with him. And 50 Cent punched the guy in the face for disrespecting his name. But first, we gotta talk about Busta Rhymes, because Heavy G's incident wasn't the only time a rapper had to handle another rapper at a concert for passing his place. Busta and his security also got into it with another rapper named Nizzle Man back in February 2024 at French's album release party for Mac and Cheese 5. And Busta could be seen in the video grabbing Nizzle by the hair and escorting him from his section of the club. It's not clear exactly what had happened between the two, since they had no known beef prior to the incident. But some witnesses say Busta was actually trying to help de-escalate the situation, rather than initiate violence. But most aren't sure, since both rappers are yet to address the matter publicly. But the video only gets crazier, because next up, we gotta talk about Detroit rapper Skilla Baby, because he also had to put another rapper in his place for disrespecting him. It's rumored that Skilla was at a meet and greet with some of his fans taking pictures when GMO Stacks and his gang pulled up on him while on IG Live. And things got pretty heated, because after a few words exchanged, Skilla did this. But Skilla didn't get far, since Stacks was with some of his goons, so they caught up to him and gave him a brutal beatdown. And after getting jumped, Skilla then went on to send shots back at GMO's crew online, saying that they were just out to snatch his chain, and that the only reason why they even had an upper hand was because he was outnumbered 30-1.
Jumping me 30 deep only make me look bigger. Now I'm about to tell y'all what the label about to do. They're about to send this video of me smacking it, getting it to every vlog, man. Gonna be talking about me and my music, gonna be going up today, man. Y'all ain't doing nothing but making me richer. Y'all walk up on why you with a pregnant lady and kids, man. Then y'all walk up on me trying to go live, man. Stop doing that. That live is It's police, man. Then y'all walk up on me trying to talk, and y'all send of all of them to talk to me. No, he been gone for the last 10 years, and he 35. And he watched me grow up. He know I'm not going for none of that. So he know his is getting smacked. Then I know y'all agenda. Y'all trying to get some jury. So all right, bet. I'm about to fight a couple of y'all.
But that wasn't the first time Skilla had a run-in with Stacks and his people, because just a few months prior, GMO and YBN Lil Bro spotted him at a local studio and pressed him. Since the studio owner didn't want them messing up anything inside, he made them go out to settle it. And it's unclear what exactly happened outside. But Skilla wasn't so lucky this time, and GMO's crew ended up outnumbering him and snatching his chain. And a few days later, Stacks went live on Instagram, flexing with Skilla's chain.
Skilla shouldn't play with them tweakers.
He say y'all some little.
Shouldn't play with them tweakers.
He say y'all some these little.
Skilla, hey man, shut up. I'm on live, man. Hey man, chill out.
And Skilla addressed the situation a few months later in an interview with No Jumper, basically saying that he was cool with what had happened and that he let the whole situation slide.
You just don't do that. You leave stuff in the, you let street. I'm on rapper time right now. So,
Right.
Like, and then like, you give negative energy to negative stuff, you get negative results.
Right.
So like, and then when you just, like, when you nurse certain, like, you just let be, like, you know, I ain't gonna be on TV and cameras incriminating myself and talking about people. I don't even give people negative energy. I love everybody.
But now, let's move on to Florida rapper Queso, because he almost attacked LPB Pootie at a mall for rocking with one of his homies' ops. Queso and Youngin Ace were homies, and since Pootie was allegedly rocking with one of Youngin Ace's ops, he decided to pull up on him at Lenox Mall in Atlanta and press him in front of everyone. And after that went down at the mall, Queso went live a few days later to explain his side of the story, claiming that they would have actually thrown hands if it weren't for Pootie running to the police.
Nigga did something about blow up because he did me, bro. I ain't gonna bring that back, though. I'm gonna leave that. I ain't gonna speak on that. Pootie is the police. Pootie told me stop clutching in front of the police. Nigga, I walked up. What up? He talking about something. It's art. I say, I don't even know who say that. Stay running up on them all, boy. No, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't run up on him. I walked up on him. He talking about, I said, we ain't gonna do it in the mall. We go outside. He talking about, I just want to talk to you. Like, he was trying to, like, talk, but I know they be talking and recording. Trying to get recorded and nothing. Like, but I ain't with all that. But when the police came, everything went out the door for me. I don't want no smoke.
But now, let's move on to Jacksonville rapper Julio Fulio, because back when he was on the come up, many people were comparing him to another Jacksonville rapper at the time named Lil Papa. Fulio and Papa had been homies for a while, but after Fulio made a post about being better than Lil Papa, things started to go left for the two. Things got so serious that Fulio even ended up whooping Lil Papa when he saw him at a Foot Locker store in Florida. The situation was caught on video, and you can see Fulio and his two homies whooping Lil Papa and the dude he was with. Fulio eventually calmed down, and it seemed like no one was really hurt. But after the video surfaced, he went on Cam Capone News and let Cam know that the reason why he whooped Papa was because when Papa saw him at the mall, he started being disrespectful and dissing Fulio's dead brother.
He was like, he said something, and I was like, man, y'all know it, man, dead for real. He was like, Kendra dead for real. And Kendra, that's my little brother who got killed by the police. I wear the wristband, this is his wristband. Like, he got killed by the police, and after he said Kendra dead for real, it was just no more thinking. Splat out, and we just fought. And that was that.
How long were you guys fighting for?
Probably like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
But this next one is even crazier, because one rapper started going off on another rapper for dissing his hood. When halfway through checking the dude, he decided to throw a sucker punch while the other guy wasn't looking.
Yeah, they be like Swamp Town that and Swamp Town this to stand in front of this Swamp Town. Stop playing.
And thankfully, the other dude didn't get knocked out and just decided to calmly walk away since things could have gone way worse. But now, let's move on to Frosty the Snowman, because one day, an LA rapper pulled up on him while he and his homies were outside of Domino's in Cali to press him. It's believed that the dude was from one of their ops' neighborhood, and he must have been feeling himself because despite being outnumbered by Frosty's goons, he actually accepted the challenge to fight and they squared up.
Knock you out. Shut up, blood.
Yeah. Record it.
Oh, Lord. Nah, bubble up. Bubble up. Shut up. Bro, was shooting. Bro, big team trying to lock with me. And my arm, bro. You're stupid. Watch, blood.
Frosty didn't really get to land any hits, since it seems like his arm was broken. But after the fight, he released a video to IG clowning the dude, saying,
He left his chains and all that, shirt and all that. We just hit the car trying to go back and get the chains and all that on the dead homie. On B team, joint. Talking about I should have gave up the head up. Look at my fucking chest. Y'all ain't got head up. Nigga out here trying to fight me. On B team, nigga. My arm up on the shaft.
But now, let's move on to Dougie B and K-Flock, because they saw one of their ops at a concert and checked them. K-Flock and Ron Suno have been beefing for the past few months, after K-Flock claimed to be the king of Bronx drill. So Suno clapped back with a video claiming that he was the one who started the wave and that K-Flock was just another one of his copycats.
If you the king of the Bronx, you gotta show me more than 100K or better, you heard? Talk about drill this, drill that. I don't gotta do no drill, so I got to do that for me. Respect you. Gotta stay in their lane. Slow down.
Ron felt disrespected by K-Flock's comments since he'd been rapping longer than K-Flock. But not long after the dissing on social media, K-Flock and Dougie B ended up bumping into Ron Suno at Rolling Loud in New York, and it turned into an all-out brawl. Supposedly, Suno went up to them to try to talk it out. But after the disrespectful things he said online, K-Flock and Dougie B weren't feeling it, and things got crazy. After the scuffle, Dougie B went on Instagram Live to give his side of the story.
Everybody was on that. What's up? Hey, yo, what's up, though? Yo, you good, though? Yeah. You talk, putting out your hands.
And Ron Suno responded by posting a video claiming that K-Flock and Dougie B didn't do anything.
We all balling. We all balling. All balling. Why you backing up? Why you backing up? He said, yo, Dougie said, Dougie said, yo, got security fighting. Go to my mother, they got security fighting. Bro, they got security. They got they got big.
Now let's move on to 6ix9ine, because he's another rapper known for passing his place and doing too much for clout. Because he ran up on Meek Mill in a nightclub in Atlanta back in 2021, trying to provoke Meek to get a reaction. He and Meek have been going back and forth online for a while now, since Meek had called him out for being a rat and snitching on his own gang during his trial back in 2018. And after running up on Meek Mill in the club and getting spat on, 6ix9ine left the club and waited for Meek outside to get back at him and press him, since he claims Meek's bodyguards were tight and that he was rocking with the police.
That's a fact. Hey, it was security. This is security. That's security. Look, you gonna blow like this. Look, shut up. Shut up. And you with a cop. You out. And look, you tight. And you with police.
And 6ix9ine was trying to make it seem like Meek wasn't gangster for having the feds surround him like that. But Meek had a different story to tell, because according to him, 6ix9ine had run up on him with the feds, trying to get him to throw hands and get locked up.
Securities bring 6ix9ine over here, huh? Weirdo. What y'all trying to get me locked? Weirdo. What y'all weirdos want to give me locked, you clown? Why the f I even bring that clown over here? What's wrong with y'all? What y'all trying to get me in trouble? What y'all think? What y'all trying to get me in trouble?
These colonists and shit
trying to run up on me and get me locked up. Why you pick me? What did we do to you, 6ix9ine? Why the you trying to take me out the streets?
And on his post, Meek captioned, "But now, let's move on to rapper Cuban Doll, because she got into a huge argument back in January 2021 with King Von's sister, Kayla B, on Twitter. It's unclear exactly what they were beefing about, but some people suspect that it may have had something to do with Cuban dissing Von, since he had passed just a few months prior. Things got so heated that Kayla eventually challenged Cuban to a 1v1 in the parking lot in Atlanta. Cuban accepted, and both pulled up with fans that were there ready to record the whole thing. Thankfully, neither of them were seriously injured in the tussle, but after the fight, Cuban took to IG to claim victory over the brawl, saying that Kayla had no hands and that she'd gotten the most swings in.
To the face, on the forehead, on the eye. Don't play. And this is what I got on my lip. A scratch, bro. It's mad girl Chris trying to fight, girl. You is overly big, like.
But not all rappers run to IG when getting into it with each other. Because back in late 2018, A Boogie and Don Q spotted each other outside of a nightclub in Philly. And once they saw each other, both of the crews started screaming at each other. Then, A Boogie and his people closed the door on their Sprinter van, and you could see that Don Q and his people were pissed since they really wanted to throw hands. So A Boogie crew came back outside the van and told Don and his people they could throw hands. Thankfully, the security guards were there, because if not, things would have probably got ugly between the two. But now, let's move on to Quando Rondo, because Quando has been into a lot of problems throughout his career. But one day, he had a moment where he completely went off. In 2019, Quando got into a crazy altercation with NLE Choppa while at a nightclub after NLE and his crew tried Quando. He went on IG moments after everything went down and let everyone know he cracked a bottle on one of NLE's partners' heads.
I just cracked NLE Choppa homeboy and running up on me. Hey, crack in this NLE Choppa. And I got that found me. And I'm round Houston. What's up? No, nigga. You know what the going on with me, yeah. Free white B. 4K trade, nobody say. Yeah, his partner ran up on me, cracked the Hennessy bottle. Bust his little face all open. Blood everywhere. And I got that found me. Same but I cracked that on hood, on my child.
NLE later went on to IG to go off on Quando for hurting his homie and said that Quando Rondo was now banned from visiting Memphis.
You was on Jesus. Hid behind security and threw a bottle in my head, but you gangster. Went in your come to Memphis. Talking about.
Quando then went live again, reporting to NLE and letting NLE know that he goes wherever he wants, whenever he wants.
You was a basketball player before you blew up. I never been to the 7th grade. Tripping. Then talking about some guy, I can't come to Memphis. I wanna go.
But now, let's move on to King Von, because the NLE Choppa incident wasn't the only time Quando had a run-in with another rapper at a nightclub. Because one night, while King Von was leaving a hookah lounge, and he spotted Quando Rondo chilling beside his car and decided to run up on him. Von swung with the right hook. It sparked a crazy fight, and both sides started letting off shots. But unfortunately, Quando's homie Lil Tim would let off a shot that would end up taking Von's life. And after the incident, Quando Rondo agreed to do an interview with Angela Yee. And in the interview, he revealed that getting those hooks from Von gave him an outer-body experience.
Boom, bam. Man, like, I like to unite, man. I like to unite. Like, it's like I had an out-of-body experience.
And after the clip hit the net, Dirk wasted no time trolling Quando Rondo. And he even made fun of him for tripping after he got hit by Von on an interview he did with Ebro.
It's gonna be like an out-of-body experience.
I want them to leave like, man, that's my real family. That's my brother. Baby, touch your hand.
Now let's move on to FBG Butter, because Butter and King Von were known ops. And Butter's even said that Von was one of his favorite ops. So one day, King Von and Butter bumped into each other while they were on the bus, and Butter claims that he whooped Von up. And in an interview, Butter explained how things went down when he saw King Von on the bus.
I got kicked out of Hot Park for whooping Von. Scratch him out on the bus. Killer Ward and them getting that. No, me, Brick, hey, it's RP number 30, or first grade, it's me number 30, and free Lil Dre, free Drizzy, on Lil B grade. Nah, on my sister, we get that. Wayne get that, man. Oh, Hottie, beat him. Ooh, I get right on the bus, dunking on Tuka, we about to beat him out. Get right on the bus, take shirt off. Bam, bam, kill him on fire. Hey, kid. Tuka, he ain't fall. He tried to throw the on Tuka, ain't no. He tried to throw the crack out, scrape him out. Come here, beat him. Folks, grade, take it. Folks get that Lil Dre on a brick, like, man, pull him off the bus, we finna kill him. Ooh, I get that grind. Come here.
Butter spoke on the situation again when he went on FYB J-Mane's show and let J-Mane know that he was one of the first people to expose Von since he beat him so bad.
I'm the one who exposed it to GD from Killer Ward. Way back then. That's why the whole Killer Ward was mad when I was on the bus. Hey, yo, Kobe, Butter, stop.
So you and Von was fighting on the bus?
Man.
Break down. Which bus was it? The 63rd
63rd bus? You know I turned that right off at the corner.
Hold on. Do your homework on turning the bus off. You turned the bus off on King Von, bro?
Oh, I killed that.
But Von didn't let it slide. It eventually got his get back on Butter. Because one day, King Von was on live with his sister, Kayla B, talking about some of their fights in the past, because she can be heard in the background telling Von that he lost one fight before. But Von lets everyone know it's true. He did lose. But the person that beat him up, he ended up popping.
You lost one fight before.
I swear to God, and I popped that person.
But now let's move on to T.I. because he had to go savage in a situation about his son, King Harris. Because one day, T.I. and his family were at a Falcons game, and during halftime, his son King tried acting tough with him and was talking hard to his dad. King's mom, Tiny, told him multiple times to chill out, but he wouldn't chill and just kept talking crazy to both of them.
I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you. Ain't no mystery, man. I know you though. I know you though. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even let me?
T.I. then lets King know that he's embarrassing himself by trying to look hard. And that's when King puts his hands on T.I. and tries doing something to him. But T.I. instantly grabs him up and puts King in his place, letting King know he can't do anything with him.
Embarrassing yourself and the family. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. Hey, what is she talking about? Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't you can do with me.
And after getting attacked by T.I., King's mom grabbed the phone to expose him on his own live, proving he isn't tough.
I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he can suck and pacify over there. He's 12 years old.
Now let's move on to when Lil TJ got pressed by a Toronto rapper named Top 5 for not checking in with him before he came to the city. Because Top 5 posted a video of him trying to press TJ on the street.
Them GGs got you. Fine, you goof. Come to the corner then. Stop doing it for the camera. Come to the corner. Come to the corner.
Lil TJ obviously wasn't too worried about the situation and started dancing for the camera. TJ also started posting videos of him going all over Toronto without an issue to show that he really didn't care for Top or his people.
Toronto calling like my city, man. I'm gonna be in the mall for like another 2 hours so I can pull up with me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, sure.
And he then went on to expose Top 5 on social media. He posted screenshots of Top 5 sliding into someone's DMs, begging to open up for TJ at his show in Toronto. He even offered to send a couple of racks just to get put on, but TJ turned him down. Tyga also had a situation where he and his crew attacked the rapper. Because one day, Tyga and his people were at a con show and everyone was performing. But midway through the show, Tyga and his homies can be seen shoving Travis Scott around on stage. The fight started after both Tyga and Travis were on stage by the DJ booth. And when a dude named Richie grabbed the mic, he gave props to both of the rappers, saying, "We got T-Raw, AE, and Travis in the building." And Travis was pissed he was being lumped in with Tyga, since Tyga used to talk to Kylie Jenner. So Travis snatched the mic out of Richie's hand, and that's when the two, Tyga and his crew, started attacking Trav for being disrespectful. But now, let's move on to the baby, because he attacked one of his own artists backstage at one of his concerts back in April 2022 for doing something dumb that almost canceled the show. According to the people who were also backstage when it happened, the situation was hectic because before the video was taken, the baby left the dressing room and was about to go on stage to perform when a loud pop went off like someone had lit a firecracker. Everyone in the crowd scattered because they thought it might have been gunshots and the cops had to come to investigate the situation. Thankfully, there weren't any actual shots fired, but according to rumors, Wisdom, one of the artists that Baby had signed to his $1 billion Baby entertainment label, had allegedly set off a firecracker backstage. The Baby was pissed at Wisdom since he almost got the show canceled over something stupid. So when he was walking by Wisdom with his entourage, he pulled a 360 and swung on Wisdom since he was mad at him. And that wasn't the first time the Baby had to whoop another rapper for doing too much. Because in 2019, the Baby got into it with Cam Coldheart at the mall. Because the Baby was minding his business in the Louis Vuitton store until underground rapper Cam Coldheart ran up on him trying to chase clout. He then started recording the Baby and tried pressing him.
Baby in here talking, he walking up on me like he about to do something. What you don't do? What you taking your for?
The Baby tried ignoring him, but Cam wouldn't chill out. So the Baby eventually pulled out his phone and started recording Cam, calling him scary and saying he was acting police.
Scared of what? Them police scared of what? Yeah, boy. Ooh, I should make him go fire. Don't be scared. Scared of what? Come by your.
Then, not long after going back and forth with each other, Cam popped off at the Baby, but he missed. The Baby then went on to put hands on Cam, and even though we couldn't see it, everyone knew the Baby won. Shortly after he dropped him, he recorded a video of Cam lying on the ground, and you could tell he got beat pretty bad. But not long after the altercation, Cam went live on the gram and said the Baby didn't beat him up by himself, and that his security jumped him.
Look like you need to get some new security. You know, it could hit harder. You don't jump me, I'm dolo, I got.
And Cam still wasn't done yet because he went back to the LV store where everything went down to ask one of the security guards if he had been jumped.
Here, another black man. How many people jumped on me in here in Louis Vuitton? How many people jumped on me? A big one and a small one, right? Yeah. We in Louis. Why security got to lie? Everybody think on one-on-one. 2 people jumping on Coldheart.
But now, let's move on to Mo 3, because he also ran into DJ D-Real one day and had to get him right since D-Real was talking real crazy about Mo on Facebook. So Mo decided to put the dude in his place. He pulls up and asks the dude all about the statuses he's been making about him.
Mr. Make a status about me. He been making 1,000 statuses about D-Real. He been making he been making 1,000 statuses. You know what I'm saying? I'm Hollywood. You made me fly.
Mo 3 told DJ D-Real that he was messing up his name by doing that, so he had to put him in his place for doing that. Whenever he tried getting D-Real to talk, he didn't say anything because he was scared of Mo.
Pull up on some gang, you know, now I apologize. Nah, bro, you running my name, fam. You running my name. Why is you running my name? I ain't nowhere running your name. Nowhere. Nobody catch me running D-Real name. Somebody D-Real mixtape. I ain't talking this. They go. Damn, they really screenshot running backs here through the mud, through the grass, through the backyard, through the trenches, through everything. Hey, you ain't gotta do all that, fam. I ain't do nothing to you. Nah, he just salute me. Yeah, we can get that in a minute. I'm handling something right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now he salute me. You know, you pull up on like this, man, you know, he on Facebook running my name. I'm all type of on the book. Mo 3 on.
Mo even went on to ask D-Real why he was doing all of that, but D-Real stayed silent and didn't say a word and was scared for his life.
Baby, why you doing me like that? Why you doing me like that?
Getting up. Stop getting up. Sit down, bro.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to Offset and Quavo, because the two had fell out with each other a little before Takeoff passed away. Because during the Grammys, the two allegedly got into a fight with each other. Because a few minutes before Quavo went on the stage to perform his song Without You as a tribute to Takeoff during the memorial segment of the show, he and Offset got into a physical fight and had to be pulled apart. And according to the sources at the show, the altercation started since the Grammys had asked Offset to be a part of the tribute, but Quavo refused to let him take part. Because Quavo allegedly blocked Offset from joining him on the stage, which caused the scuffle. And there isn't any footage of those two throwing hands, but a video was posted where Cardi B could be heard yelling at Offset and Quavo, letting them know that both of them were in the wrong for what they were doing.
Both of y'all wrong. Both of y'all. This is not right.
Now, let's move on to 50 Cent and the time he attacked another rapper. Because one day at a club, 50 Cent spoke to a dude that stole a chain from Ja Rule, and Ja felt disrespected since 50 was talking to the dude that stole his jewelry. And things started some beef between the two, but one day, things got physical when the two saw each other in Atlanta. Because Ja and 50 were staying at the same hotel, and when Ja saw 50, he pulled him aside to talk. And 50 wasn't really trying to hear what Ja was talking about, so he ended up punching him in the eye. 50 and radio hosts also talked about the incident a few years ago, and explained how Ja Rule was looking after getting smacked up.
I'm gonna explain what happened.
Yeah, please do.
Oh,
How did the bully write the book?
I did not
No.
think you were gonna really ask that
I
question.
go ahead, because he knows it.
Listen,
He
listen.
punched. I was here when you punched Ja Rule in the face.
Oh my goodness.
Right down there,
At the
right on that
atrium.
corner, at the little, at the hotel out in front.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
getting
And he was
that
like, yeah,
demeanor.
and then he came out and they was like,
He
Ja Rule,
remembers.
what happened? And
Are
he was
you
like,
kidding
oh,
me?
nothing. He had his sunglasses on. And he was like, yeah, something happened.
But speaking of rappers getting attacked, one rapper got jumped in the mall for scamming his fans for over $100,000. And 6ix9ine got humbled for dissing one of Lil Durk's dead homies. So click this video to see times entitled rappers got what they deserved.